Hey everybody, so we are going to read the preamble to the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Preamble was written by Gouverneur Morris and Bill of Rights was written by James Madison, okay? All right, so here's the preamble to the Constitution. This is also on page 31 of your textbook. Okay? Paragraph 1. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Now here's the Bill of Rights. Congress of the United States begun and held at the city of New York on Wednesday, the 4th of March, 1789, so 1789. The conventions of a number of the states having at the time of their adopting the Constitution expressed a desire, in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its powers, that further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added, and as extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the beneficent ends of its institution. Resolved by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America, and Congress assembled, 2/3 of both houses concurring, that the following articles must be proposed to the legislatures of the several states as amendments to the Constitution of the United States, all or any of which articles, when ratified by 3/4 said legislatures, to be valid all intents and purposes as part of the said Constitution. Articles in addition to and amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America, proposed by Congress and ratified by the legislatures of the several states, pursuant to the 5th article of the original Constitution. Okay? So these are the Bill of Rights for the Constitution. They will sound familiar. And to change any of these, you need 3/4 of the vote from the House and the Senate. Okay? So that's what it meant by the 3/4 thing. So Amendment 1, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Okay, so I am going to ask you later in the PowerPoint to write these first 10 amendments in your own words, but let me give you this first one. So Congress needs to allow freedom of religion, allow freedom of speech, freedom of the press or the media, and then the rights of people to peaceably assemble and protest. Okay. Amendment 2. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. No soldier shall, in the time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner prescribed by law. Amendment 4. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath of affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Amendment 5. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime, unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in the time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject to the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy or life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, right? So when you're watching movies and they don't want to answer the question in the jury, they say, I plead the fifth. This is what they're saying. If they plead the Fifth Amendment, they do not need to answer the question, okay? Amendment 6, in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Amendment 7. In suits at common law where the value of controversy shall exceed $20, so anything more than $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law. Amendment 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. Amendment 9. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others restrained by the people. Let me get rid of my picture here. And Amendment 10. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. So you're going to need to, let me see my face again. Oh, crap. I don't know. Anyway, you're going to need to go back and read really deeply through these and try and figure out what it's saying for today's assignment, okay? There are 23 amendments, but the Bill of Rights is the first 10 that was written in 1787, okay? So we have amendments that include the right to vote for minorities, for women, etc., and a bunch of different ones. So we might read through those later if we have time, but I want you to focus on these first 10 because it's the Bill of Rights, okay?